just passed the Orange Terror's first 100 days. And of course, there have been lots of news articles written about his damage these first 100 days. So I'm going to break down some of what I've been reading and really the impact on local and state communities. I'm going with the Associated Press article here because they did not mince words. The headline, Trump's first 100 days, steamrolling government, strong arming allies, igniting trade wars. That's only part of it in 100 days, not 100 years, which is what it has felt like. It's the economy, right? It's all about the economy. The first time the Orange Terror was elected, it was the economy. So this time his solution was attack tariffs. Now, my brother lives in Canada. I have a cousin who lives in the UK, family, friends across the world. This has real impacts on everyone, everywhere. I have a cousin who lived in Vietnam. The Orange Terror attacking Vietnam, on tariffs, why? What did Vietnam do to you? I mean, for real. What did Vietnam do to you? But he's gotten his hand slapped over and over again these past 3 months. He's been pushing ridiculous tariffs on countries across the globe. Time and time again. Canada didn't come to play. Mexico didn't come. China didn't come to play. And he has gotten his hands slapped because the markets responded in a volatile way. Oh, but don't worry, there was DOGE to save the day, led by Elon Musk, who was not even a federal government employee. Yes, waste, fraud, and abuse was going to be weeded out by the Orange Terror and Elon Musk with the Department of Government Efficiency that was inefficient and found very little waste, fraud, and abuse. And now Elon's talking about, I got to go back to Tesla because I'm losing money over there. Don't nobody want them ugly Tesla trucks. I mean, for real. And then in Kentucky, where I am, the state legislature was like, oh, we're going to create a Kentucky Office of Government Efficiency, a code, but it's different from DOGE because it has a K in the beginning. And then, of course, there's immigration because he's a hateful bigot. I mean, seriously, who deports a child battling stage 4 cancer? For real? Retribution. Political retribution has always existed across parties. We know this. The Orange Terror has taken it to a different level with his attacks on people who didn't support him and people who didn't support his supporters. People who actually were working to hold him accountable, were fact-checking him, were calling out his BS and lies. And he said, oh, my first 100 days, I'm coming for all of y'all. We know that the Orange Terror has no respect for the courts, no respect for judges at any level, including judges that he appointed during his first term in office, and has no clue, no idea what the rule of law is. Trump has consistently said he would follow an order from federal judges, according to the Associated Press. But that has not stopped talk of a possible constitutional crisis over define the courts. I was listening to NPR the other morning, and they were talking about this whole conversation around a constitutional crisis. That's where we are in 100 days, not 100 years, as it feels like. I mean, just look at his face. He's like, diplomacy? What is that? What is an international relation? What is that? I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Like he has no care in the world as he sleeps on his silk sheets about diplomacy. He has no care in the world about how the United States is viewed in the eyes of people around the world. None whatsoever. He came out the gate disrespectful, talking about taking Greenland by force, talking about taking the Panama Canal. Come on. Are you serious? My son and I were in Panama for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and a few days before and after. And when I tell you we were speaking particularly to Black Panamanians, oh, they were disgusted. Absolutely disgusted that this person, even before they were sworn in, were talking about taking the Panama Canal. He has no respect for Congress. And quite frankly, Congress is not demanding it. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is doing her best to save this democracy. Sadly, this country almost always looks to black women to save it. Listen, you gotta love the people who say, respect the military until it's time to respect the military. Hexeth, somebody take his phone and cut off his access to Signal. I mean, for real. What branch of the Kennedy tree is he from? I worked in public health for nearly a decade, and as a state representative, public health issues were a priority for me. We have a U.S. Health Secretary who obviously knows nothing about public health and is trying to use his own biases and conservatism to direct public health. And it is killing people and will kill more people. This is ineptitude in action at the federal level. When I think about energy and environmental issues, I grew up in and lived in the predominantly black West End of Louisville that is bordered by 19 chemical companies from the west to the southwest. Environmental issues were huge for us. I'm in Kentucky, where we know energy and environmental issues are huge, from coal production to disasters that have destroyed communities. This clown has created a National Energy Dominance Council. As I have said before on here, watch his language. Dominance? Dominance? This National Energy Dominance Council has been directed to move quickly to drive up already record high U.S. energy production, particularly fossil fuels such as oil and natural gas, and remove barriers that may slow down this directive and these directives. This is only part of the Orange Terror's energy and environment plan. So arts and culture now equates to whatever the Orange Terror and his ilk describe as woke. You know, they love us. They love, they love our melanin that's popping, our natural hair. They love it all. That's why they love our language and trying their hardest to use it. Poor baby. Yeah, he is, for real. So I know the AP talked about libraries and museums and theaters and artists as part of cultural community. They are the educators, the liberators. I just came back from a week-long vacation in New Orleans and went to just about every single museum that we could get to. It was about education. It's culture and it's education. So what this Orange Terror is trying to do is disappear those resources that expand our minds and expand our capacity to love one another. That's what he's trying to take away by attacking the arts and culture.